Hi, everybody. It's Amy here with Juno-award winner JESSIA.
Hello.
Welcome to the KOOL building.
This is the coolest building in the entire world. I love it.
It's called that for a reason.
Yeah, it's so cool. Thank you.
Well, this is my first time meeting you. I feel like we're fast friends.
Oh, 100%.
Do you do that a lot? Do you click with people just naturally? Or is it just something about me?
It's all you. Everyone else, no, it's just you. I hope I click with people. Yeah.
Because this is my first time meeting you, I've never been able to congratulate you on the success of I'm Not Pretty. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Certified gold. What did you do when you got that news? I saw your Insta post about that. You had some cracking some bubbles.
We were cracking some bubbles. It was a really fun time. Oh my goodness. It's still like surreal. I haven't been able to like take it home. So it's just, the plaque is like living at my cousin's place. It's in Toronto. So every time I come to Toronto, I'm able to be like, oh my God, look. And so he's keeping it safe for me.
So I know it was released to TikTok back in 2021, yes, but it kind of snowballed from there. So for people who don't really know the story, do you want to give us a little bit of background on that?
Yeah. In 2020 of like Christmas time, I was like not feeling super great about my body. And I decided to post a TikTok on January 1st of 2021 that was all about like comparing myself and not feeling great. And it also was like inspired by this TikTok sound that was like, I've never seen two pretty best friends. And I was like, my friends are gorgeous. So like, maybe I'm just not the pretty one. And like, this is how I find out. And so then I posted this thing. It was just me like singing it in my car. And then Elijah Woods, the lovely man, duetted it and just like produced it out and was like, hey, what do we think about this? I was like, yes, 100 times yes. And then like, that was the craziest week because then I had to like write verses for it. Like I didn't have anything else written. And then, within that week, we released it out to the world. And 3 weeks later, signed to like my dream record deal. Like it was just crazy. It was crazy to even like have these things coming out of my mouth right now. I'm like, this isn't it, but it's true. And now I'm sitting here with you and so thankful, so thankful.
Do you ever pinch yourself and think this is just absolutely crazy how this happened?
Every day. Every day I've got like, I'm definitely trying, like even like 2 years later, I'm still trying to just be like, wow, this is my life and I'm living my dream. And so thankful. But yeah, just the things that I've been able to do because of this song and because of Elijah and because of everybody listening and streaming and doing this, it's truly amazing.
Let's talk about Elijah Woods for a second because you guys are pretty close.
Brother and sister.
Yeah,
100%.
Totally.
Yeah.
Where do I find those purple tracksuits that with the faux fur looking?
That is a company actually. It's Pangea. I always feel bad. I don't know how to actually pronounce it, but every single piece of clothing that they sell, they plant a tree.
Amazing.
And so like we got like these matching tracksuits and we're like, we're planting trees and making TikToks.
But how did you originally meet him, or did he find you because of the song?
He found me.
Crazy.
Yeah. Like it was insane. And like I was a fan of him and like Jamie Fine like way back. And then for him to come out and be like, hi, what's up? And like producing my song and like now to even just call him like a really close friend, I'm like, this is insane. He's just the best. He's the best. He's so talented.
So last year you had a big year at the Junos. You were nominated. You won for Breakthrough Artist of the Year. Yeah. Now, we were talking about pinching yourself, and this is just a whirlwind. How do you just deal with all of the really positive things that are coming your way, but it can be overwhelming?
Yeah, it's... honestly, Elijah was my rock through a lot of like every single thing. We're going back to Elijah, but he definitely, just because he's like been here before and done the things. So turning to him was amazing. He's definitely kept me grounded, but I would say like, it's just such a positive thing. I mean, winning a Juno, like as soon as you start as like an artist in Canada, you're like, I want to be like at least even attending the Junos, let alone winning. And I didn't think I was going to win. It wasn't until like the category was like up and they were like announcing the nominees. And I was like, I am nominated for this. There could be a possibility that I could win. And then they said my name and I was like, oh God. And I was like, who do I thank? Okay, here we go. Like instant, like shaking and like screaming inside of being like, okay, thank these people, Kate. Oh my God. And then they took the Juno away as soon as you get off stage.
Yeah,
Did
they
you know
mail it
that?
to you.
Yeah.
Well, because it doesn't have your name on it.
I know, but I was just sitting there. I was like, I want to hold it. And then all of a sudden they're like, give it to me. And I was like, okay.
Backstage, and we'll just take that.
Yeah,
mail
they're
it
like,
to you in
this
6
is
to 8
mine
weeks.
now. And I was like, ah. But yeah, it was good. It was good.
So, did you miss anybody in your speech?
I don't think so.
Good for you.
I blacked out though, and like watching it back, I was like, okay, we thanked the people. So yeah, it was really, really great.
Do you feel now that kind of that pressure is off, and so the music that you're starting to make forward is just kind of cherry on top? It was now that you've broken through. You've had both success in Canada, internationally, that now it's just like you can kind of ride the wave a little bit?
I'm pushing myself. I want to go as far as I possibly can in my life. You know what I mean? Like definitely having like the cherry on top. It's funny. I was talking to one of my like biggest idols, Justin Tranter. He's an amazing songwriter. And he said, he was like, you've already done it. Every single thing after this is just butterscotch pudding. And I really wanted to get like butterscotch pudding tattooed on my body. But then I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna be okay with butterscotch pudding. But
what would that look like?
that's the whole thing. Like, I don't know if it would be a good tattoo.
The poop emoji?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be good. So I was like, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I think like I'm just excited that people are starting to know my name and that I've kind of like done this, but there's so many other chapters and so many other doors that I want to unlock. So definitely excited for the new stuff that's coming out for sure.
And we're going to talk about that in a second, but you have a big, couple of months ahead of you starting next month.
Yes.
You're off on tour.
May. Yeah.
Is that May?
February.
February. Yeah, that's next month.
It's next month.
You're going to?
We're starting in Hong Kong.
Crazy.
Ending in Japan. I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm going on a full Asian tour with One Republic. And oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm excited for like all the shows, but I'm also so excited for all the food.
Yes.
I can't wait. But yeah, all of it. I'm just another pinch me moment for sure. And just to like get back on the road with them, because like I went to Europe with them and like the band and the crew and everybody, like they've just become family. And so it's really, really nice to just be like, hi, I've missed you. How's your year been?
Any shenanigans happen on the road?
All the time.
Any you can share?
I guess. I mean, like my band, we get up to some shenanigans and we went to this teeny tiny little bar in Prague. This was on our Europe run. And we took all of the hotel bathrobes and we went like walking down the street in the hotel bathrobes and like showed up to this club and they were like, I don't think we want you to come in. And so we're like, what if we take the robes off? They were like, then you can come. We're like walking down the streets in Prague of just like in these bathrobes. So
I don't know. You might have been starting a new fashion something.
maybe. I mean, like
If you see that on the runways, I would be writing
like,
an angry email.
Hey guys. But yeah, it was very, very fun.
All right. Well, let's talk about your latest single. Just came out on Friday. Nobody Hates You. I feel like this is actually a really important song. It goes beyond just, being a pop song at that point. I know it's personal. You wrote it for a friend.
I did, yeah.
And I wanted to read to you some of the comments. You've probably seen them because you're very interactive with your fans online. But some of the comments on here, I really needed to hear this today. The most relatable song ever. I've been waiting. I listened to this song for the first time in my car on my way to work, and I was about to cry because I needed this so much. I had such a bad week. When you read things like this,
like goosebumps. Wow, thank you.
it kind of puts things into perspective, right? That you're making music that are as touching people when they need it.
Yeah, thank you for that. That was beautiful. Yeah, I think that we've just gone through such a hard time as a world right now in like these last couple of years, and like there's been a lot of like more social anxiety, I think, ever, because we were just like locked up and stuff and thinking that like, you walk into the room and everybody hates you. And like, I've definitely struggled with that recently. And it's a really interesting thing because like when you actually like put it into perspective, you're like, actually nobody does. And yeah, my friend phoned me up one day and she was like, she's also in the industry and unfortunately a lot of anxiety and mental health is correlated with like numbers and like how many streams you've got or how many views you've got. And she just felt like the entire world just like wasn't paying attention and felt like they hated her, and talked her down, and then went into an Uber drive to go to this session. And this guy ended up being he was an inspirational speaker. And he was like, yeah, it's so crazy that like, as soon as we like tell ourselves these things, we immediately think that they're true. And we just believe every single thought that we feed ourselves. And I was like, I'm taking that. And so I took it into the session and we wrote Nobody Hates You in like a couple hours. And I just wanted to bring it back home to her and be like, look, I wrote this beautiful song for you. It's a little gift. Like, don't hate yourself. Nobody hates you. We love you. And then she was like, you need to post this. And I posted it. And again, like, thank you, TikTok. And people just started resonating with it. And I think that it's just an important thing to be able to like remind yourself. And like, I know that I've written it, but it's helped me a lot when I'm like walking into some rooms where I have like imposter syndrome or anything. I'm like, nobody hates you. It's gonna be okay. And so I'm really, really glad that it's able to like help people and affect them the way that it is.
Well, thanks for using your platform and your voice to help others. And it really is doing just that.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you. Oh my God. You're just like showering me with compliments. Thank you so much. I'm feeling like nice and toasty inside.
107.5 KOOL FM.